Okay, let us continue our class on maxima and minima. See, in our previous class, we have used or make use of that second order derivative. Okay, by using second order derivative, we have found out the point of local minima, point of local maxima, and also we have found out the values, maximum values and minimum values. So this is the continuation of our previous class. So let us continue to solve some more problems. See, the two problems which are written on the board, they are considered as 2 marks problems in part B. Okay, let us read the problem. So basic thing is we apply either first derivative test or second derivative test. So most of the cases we use second derivative test only. That is the important point. So in this session, let us go into, so consider some of the problem here. I will do 4 to 5 problems in this session. So you go through the video after the completion of the class. Okay. See, let us read the first example. So I have written 2 examples at a time on the board. See, first example. So what is the first example? Find the maximum profit. See, we have to read the problem. See, problem says, so maximum profit. Find the maximum profit that a company can make if the profit function, see P of X. This is a profit function. They have used the word P. So P of X is given by 41 minus 24x minus 18x square. That is the first question. See here, maximum profit. We have to find the maximum profit. See, maximum means by second derivative test. So what it says, maximum means our second order derivative should be what? Negative. See that portion, that point is very important. If f double dash c is greater than, okay, is less than 0, that is, if it is negative, then that point c is called as point of local maxima according to second derivative test. See here, find the maximum profit. So maximum profit means somewhere we're working out this problem, we must get our second order derivative negative, then only we will get maximum profit in the first problem. Then second, see in the second example, so I will explain here only. Find 2 numbers. This is also for 2 marks question. Find 2 numbers. See, whose sum is 24 and whose product is, see, as large as possible. See, large, as large as possible. That means it is also indicates maximum. Means second order derivative in this problem should be negative. Okay. So let us consider the first one. So what is given? So given profit function, that is 41 minus 24x minus, okay, this is given. So now differentiate this with respect to x. So differentiating this, we get what? P dash x or dp by dx. So I am using this dash notation, or we can use dp by dx. Okay. So p dash x, differentiate both sides. So derivative of constant 41 is 0. So I will write minus as it is. Derivative of 24x is 24 only, minus, see, derivative of 18x square. 18 is constant and derivative of x square is what? 2x. So 18 into 2, that is 36x. This is my first order derivative. Then, so let us differentiate this here only. So differentiate again. Okay, differentiate again with respect to x. Then see p double dash x, I will get second order derivative now. P double dash x, see, minus 24, derivative of minus 24 is 0. So minus derivative of 36x is 36, derivative of x with respect to x is 1 only. So that is 0 minus 36. So I will be getting what? Minus 36. See, this very important. Second order derivative minus 36. I told in the beginning, find the maximum profit. So profit should be maximum means, so by second derivative test it should be negative, that point. Okay. Now let us write it here only. For maxima or minima, so to get maxima or minima, so we must equate our first order derivative to 0. So what is the first order derivative? Minus 24, see this one, minus 24 minus 36x is equal to 0. So we have to solve for x. Okay, I will solve this here. So minus 24 is equal to, see, you shift minus 36 to right hand side, I will get minus 36x. So solve for x. So x, so negative sign cancels here. Therefore, x is equal to 24 divided by 36. Then, so we can cancel this. So 4 6 4 9, or you can cancel it using directly, I can get it. So that is 24 divided by 36, that is 12 3s are 12 2s are, so I get what? X is equal to 2 by 3. See, this is my point. X is equal to 2 by X is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, this will be what? Positive. See, minus 36 is shift to right hand side, will get 36. Okay, so minus, okay, minus 24, so shift 36, minus 36x to right hand side, I will get 36x, or x is equal to 24 divided by 36, so negative sign will be there. See, x is equal to, I get what? Minus 2 by 3, so negative sign is there. Okay, I will write minus here, so minus 2 by 3. See, now second derivative, so consider this, see, second derivative, observe this second derivative at this point. So what is this point? At x is equal to minus 2 by 3. See, it is a constant. I got already minus 36 here. See, minus 36. See, minus 36, it is what? Less than 0. Okay, minus 36 is what? Less than 0. See, according to second derivative test, if second derivative at the given point is negative, then that point is considered as point of local maxima. So this is maximum profit. So I can write this. Therefore, x is equal to minus 2 by 3 is a point of local, okay, local maxima. See, find the maximum profit. Therefore, the company has a maximum profit. So how can we get maximum profit? I have to substitute x is equal to minus 2 by 3 in the function to get the maximum profit. So let us continue this. Okay, put x is equal to minus 2 by 3. So then I will get what? P of minus 2 by 3, that is maximum profit. So 41 minus 24 into, see this, minus 2 by 3 minus 18 into minus 2 by 3 whole square. So substitute x is equal to minus 2 by 3. So simplify this, minus into minus, it will be plus. Then I can cancel this, 3 1s are 3 8s are, so 8 2s are 16. Then minus 18 into, see, whole square is there, so minus 2 whole square is 4, 3 square is what? 9. So then 9 1s are 9 2s are, so 41 plus 16 minus 8. So this will be 41 plus 8. See, maximum profit. See, find the maximum profit that a company sees. Maximum profit happens at this point, minus 2 by 3. So maximum profit is, that is what? 49. Okay, so maximum profit is 49, you can write it 49 rupees. Okay, so this way we can make use of second derivative test. Okay, let us consider this second one. Okay, what is the second problem? So let's take the second problem here. See, second example. Find two numbers, observe the statement. Find two numbers, see, whose sum is 24, sum is given as 24, and whose product is as large as possible. See, we don't know the numbers, okay, so we can assume that numbers may be x and y. First number is x, second number is y. Let us assume that. Let the given numbers be x and y. So let me write here, let x and y be two numbers, okay, two numbers. See, according to the given problem, see, whose sum is 24, that is what is given here. Sum is 24. Sum means I have to add these two numbers, that is x plus y is equal to what? See, x plus y is equal to 24. So sum of the numbers is 24. See, x is my first number, y is my second number, another number. So we can solve for x or y in this case, okay. So here choice is ours. We can solve for y or we can solve for x to get the other number. See, x plus y is equal to 0 means, so we can solve for, okay, we can solve for y only or x, whatever it may be. See, y means if I solve for y, I get what? 24, shift x to the right hand side, I get y is equal to what? 24 minus x. See, also given that product is as large as possible. Okay, I will write it. Also given in the problem, product is, see, product is as large as possible. See, product may be large product. That implies product means what? Product of numbers. See, what are the numbers here? X and y are my numbers. If I multiply those two, I will get what? XY. That means, see, product means, let me write that as P of x. That is, see, product is product of numbers, see, x, y. Okay, this is as large as possible. So that is, okay, I must get function now, P of x. This problem does not contain any function. In the previous problem, profit function was given. In this problem, we don't have any function. So we have to get the function by using the statement. Okay, P of x. Now see x into y. On the right hand side, I have x and y. So I'll write this x as it is. See x into this y means, so we have 24 minus x. So I can write this 24 minus x. Okay. So substitute y as 24 minus x because we solved for y. Okay. Then what it becomes, simplify this. So multiply this 24x minus x into x. So this is my function. Now you differentiate this. Differentiate with respect to x. So we get what? P dash x. Derivative of 24x is 24 minus derivative of x square is what? 2x. This is the first order derivative. Then you differentiate again. Differentiate again with respect to x. So we'll get what? P double dash x. Derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of 2x minus is as it is. Derivative of 2x is what? 2. So we'll get second derivative as, say, negative minus 2. Okay, once again, see here, whose product is as large as possible means I should get second order derivative negative. That's what I got here, minus 2. So now to get maxima or minima, so we know we have to equate first order derivative to 0. Okay, that I will do it here. So for maxima or minima, our first order derivative should be equated to 0. So where is the first order derivative? See, first order derivative is here. Okay, that is 24 minus 2x is equal to 0. Solve for x, shift minus 2x to right hand side. Then x is equal to 24 by 2. Then that will what? See, x is equal to 12. Now second order derivative, see, second order derivative at this point, see, x is equal to 12, it is negative, see, 0. Therefore, this x is equal to 12 is a point of local maxima. See, local maxima. So question says find the numbers. Okay, find the numbers. So the numbers are, okay, over numbers. Let us find the numbers. So the required numbers are, one is x. Okay, we have assumed that numbers are x and y. See, x and y. So one number is x, which is already we have found out here. See, x is equal to what? 12. One number is 12. And y. See, y means what? 24 minus x. That is 24 minus x. That means what? 24 minus x means that is 12. So 24 minus 12, that is 12. See, the required numbers are 12 and 12. See, 12 plus 12. Sum is 24. Given in the beginning. Sum is 24. 12 plus 12, 24. Product is as large as possible. So 12 into 12, I get 144. So that is the problem. So in this way, we can make use of the second derivative test for these problems.